Greetings and welcome back. Today's date is Tuesday, July 27th, 2021. Today's reading comes from Richard Baxter from a Christian directory. Our key verse is Romans 14:23. For whatever does not proceed from faith is sin. Whenever you feel the least motion towards disobedience, meet it with an army of holy graces, zeal, courage, and love to God. Quench every spark that falls upon your heart before it breaks into flame. When sin is little and weak, it can be easily resisted. When temptation grows strong, grace grows weak, and we lack the sense of God's presence, attributes, and truths to rebuke it. Oh, do not drift out of the range of God's voice, straying beyond his call. The habit of obedience will be dangerously abated if you do not resist quickly the acts of sin. Labor for a clear understanding of God's will, that you will not delay in your obedience through doubt. If you doubt whether sin is sin, this weakens your resolve so that you are willing to draw near to it. When a man is sure of his duty, it is a great help against all temptations. When he is sure a thing is sinful, it is easier to resist. It is the devil's method to delude the understanding and make men believe that duty is no duty and sin is no sin. It is no wonder that duties are neglected and sin is committed. It is almost incredible how much ground the devil takes when he has once made a sin a matter of controversy. Some are of one mind and some of another. You are of one opinion and I am of another. If it were ever a controversy whether drunkenness, sexual promiscuity, swearing, stealing, or any villainy were a sin or not, it would be committed more commonly and with much less regret of conscience. By this means, good men themselves are dangerously disabled to resist sin and are more prepared to commit it. Take heed lest the devil cast you into this sleep of carnal security. When you are in a careless sleep, obedience seems a tiresome thing. Like a tired horse, you don't feel the spur. If you are half conquered and have lost your love for obedience and are in danger to yield at last. Wow. What a very just good word and very timely. Wow. When you consider just our current state of things and just how sin has become such a controversy in the political sphere and just a cultural sphere, social. That is what is happening. Satan has made us question whether this or that or the other thing is even a sin, and it fans this flame into more and more disobedience and just practicing of evil in a national level. So, wow. Take this, fellow Christian, and let it sink in. This is going to be one I think I'm going to have to read again. But wow, this is how we defeat sin. When sin is little and weak, it can be easily resisted. But if we let it grow, if we play with it, if we just it's okay, or if we don't even know, if we're not sure in our own minds whether it even is a sin, that's when it's dangerous. We have to know the truth. We have to be settled on the Word of God, what the Word of God says about certain things, certain sins, and then we're going to be much more able to defeat it. So, wow, I wasn't planning on commenting on this, but I just felt like it's a very, very timely word from Richard Baxter. So there you go, guys. I'm going to read this again. That was really good and helpful. So again, this is for personal use, for personal gain, but you can see how it can easily be used in a very broad and in more of a national sense. So anywho, guys, have a great day. Be blessed. Go forth in his strength and his power. And I will see y'all tomorrow.